Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a brew built around Breaching Dragonstorm. This is a rebrew or an upgraded brew with the Breaching Dragonstorm one card combo kill deck. Breaching Dragonstorm is 5 mana for an enchantment. When it enters, you exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. You can cast it without paying its mana cost if its mana value is 8 or less, and if you don't, you put the card into your hand, and then when a dragon comes into play, you return it to your hand. Not really using it for that ability, but mostly just to cast our entire deck, basically with one card. And now the big upgrade that we've got here from Final Fantasy is the Gold Saucer here, because, well, a few reasons why this is really good. This is a town land that taps for colorless, but the ability of 2 mana to flip a coin, and then if you win the flip, you create a treasure token, is pretty powerful in this deck, actually, because what you're trying to do is get to Breaching Dragonstorm as soon as possible, and this lets you potentially get there on a turn sooner, turn 4, which is kind of a key turn in a lot of Standard, that you want to be able to win on turn 4, and this deck certainly can with the Gold Saucer. It also works particularly well with the Sunken Citadel, because that comes into play tapped, and it can add mana of any color, of the chosen color, but it can also add 2 mana of the chosen color to activate abilities of lands. So if you play this on turn 1 and then turn 2, you can just start flipping coins with the Gold Saucer to generate treasure tokens to hopefully give you a good chance of a turn 4 Breaching Dragonstorm, or even a turn 4, Trumpeting Carnosaur, if you're lucky enough to hit the treasures off the coin flips. Sunken Citadel also works well with all these other utility lands, can activate Mishra's Foundry to block, or Fountainport especially to create treasure tokens. This is a little more expensive, but you can, if you have 2 Sunken Citadels and a Fountainport, do this on turn 3, and then turn 4 play the Dragonstorm. So that's pretty powerful as well. Also ramp up to Etali if you need to, or play out the Quintorius. If you need to do that, say if they discarded some of your other stuff, you can just kind of hard cast all your stuff. So that is, basically the deck. It's pretty simple. If you don't know exactly how this combo works, is you play Breaching Dragonstorm. No matter what you hit here, you're going to hit something that recasts basically another card in the deck. Ideally, you hit the Quintorius early on, which then can discover into Scrollshift, which can then blink the Dragonstorm, which then recasts something else in your deck. Hopefully you hit the Etali, which then casts another free thing from your deck and your opponent's deck. And every time you're casting something for free from exile, essentially, you're doing 2 to your opponent and gaining 2 life. So if you cast 10 free spells, basically, with Quintorius out, you win the game. It'll do 20. So if you have a tally, it's pretty easy to do that, and then you can just start scroll shifting your tally. And then Carnosaur can be used as removal early on if you have it in your hand, but also can be used to start the combo by discovering into the Dragonstorm and the Scrollshift, or discovering into Quintorius, which then hits Scrollshift, which then hits the Carnosaur, and then hopefully you hit the Dragonstorm as well, and then start hitting Italis and just sort of going off and casting your entire deck for free. So, mana base, there's some other utility like Temple lands to scry a little bit, gain a little bit of life. Cavern of Souls against counter spells. If you're casting one of these, that can be somewhat useful. But really, the Gold Saucer is perfect for this deck because it's a land. It doesn't interfere with this sort of very tight combo that you have to have in the deck as the only cards that can cast another card in the deck for free, but also can accelerate you a turn early into the key turn, which is 5 mana, 1 turn earlier, and works quite well with Sunken Citadel. So kind of a perfect fit for this deck, and to upgrade it, and potentially make it a turn faster, which is pretty insane given what this deck can do. So let's jump into some games and see it in action. Okay, on the play here, this hand looks pretty good, actually. We got the Citadel into Gold Saucer, into Dragonstorm. Cannot complain if it's fast enough against mono red, but honestly might be, because we can start flipping coins now, which is pretty cool. So we could get a turn 4. Chances are we will get a turn 4. which being on the play, definitely a big ask here. And got it. Treasures galore. So let's see. We could actually play a blocker. Slipping another coin doesn't do much for us. 1, 2, 3. Play this as a blocker. And then we have our 5th land, so we can just go for it. And hopefully that will be good enough. I mean, we can play the Quintorius first if we wanted to, but pretty sweet. Turn 2, make a treasure. Turn 3, something. Unless they destroy our treasure somehow. But it's like slick shot. Okay. Alright, definitely gonna block. And I'm just gonna do it before I even try to block. Well, I'm still gonna block just to save life here. And another spell. First lightning face. Got it. That's 11 damage. That's a lot of damages. And then another one. Face. Yeah, I'm definitely blocking. Alright, down to 7. Don't have a spell pierce, please. Oh gosh, they have spell pierce. Alright, well, we'll go for it. Alright, resolves. It's good. They could have something that bounces it. Ooh, Etali. That was a good hit. Something that bounces something. The what's that blue card that bounces something called? Blank on the name that gives me a fish. I don't know if they want to cast it now. They could. Into the flood moth. They probably want to just use it in response to whatever I like if I target something, but like if they had done it in response to targeting this, that would have been better. But now we get to keep going at least. Ooh, another Etali. That's a good hit. Okay. And torch the tower. Nice. Bargain? We don't need a bargain though. We can take out the flyer for sure. And ooh, there's Quintorius. Alright. So hopefully we can just gain a bunch of life now. And just completely put this game away. Let's see what we hit. Scrollshift. So that's going to target the Etali. And, yep. This should trigger Quintorius twice. This is pretty nuts. Alright. And Carnosaur. Yep. Ping ping. Another Carnosaur. Another Scrollshift. Another Etali. Trigger. Yep. Well, that's the power of, oh. Going first in this matchup and getting the coin flip. Literally won the coin flip. And another one. Sweet, sweet. Linking Etali. This deck is super fun. But honestly, the Gold Saucer... Ooh, nice. Monstrous Rage up our own Drake Catcher. Why not? And Quintorius. And GG. Very good. On to the next one. Okay, opponent goes first. This hand has Breaching Dragonstorm. Fortunately, a Scrollshift, but not going to not keep it. And We'll just go red. And okay. White. Last zone. Moment of truth, sure. Guess we can play out this. And a Mishra's Foundry, might as well. Turn 5 might be too slow. But we'll see what they got. Chart of course. There's Omniscience, and there's the land. And yeah, I'd be just dead here. Play a 2-2. Can you deal with that? Yep. Face down card, Moment of Truth. Okay, what they don't have, they're Wellos. Or even the land, wow. That's surprising. Okay, well, let's attack. And put it in the tank. Okay, attack. Yep. And play another one, I guess. It was odd draw, but gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, chart a course. Another Omni. And, well, let's see. Ridiculous Archive. See if the Breaching Dragonstorm will get there or not, because the opponent is tapped out with only one colorless mana available. And they're in the tank. Okay. Let it resolve. So here we go. Spin the wheel. Breaching Dragonstorm. On the stack. And, ooh, there's Quintorius. Okay. That's a good start. And they're dead. Alright, well. GG. Okay, on the play. I mean, it has an Etali, but I don't think we can keep this. There we go. We can certainly keep this. The one plains. I have to assume I will draw a red source here. And, I don't know, lead with Fountainport? I suppose. Just to throw them off. Ooh, anywhere else. Alright, well, that's at least a red source, sort of. Keep the mountain. And we can play this as a 2-2, because we don't need more than 5 lands, usually. So, that'll be our plan. Okay, attack with Land Realms. And play A 2/2. We can make a fish next turn. Look at these proactive plays we can do with this deck. Opponent is up to 5 mana. Potentially. Yep, 5 mana available. And can you attack past this? Okay, they're gonna cut it down. They're scared of what it could be. Fair enough. Lets their land royals attack through. Yep. Okay, Scrollshift, not a great draw. Play our Foundry. Make a fish. I don't think I want to risk our Foundry dying. Anything. Like, I don't want to animate it here. But I will make a fish. Let's see if they... See if I can block one of their elves with it. Okay. They let me block. Okay. Got him. Okay. A lot of mana up here. Yeah, just gonna go for it. I mean, they could have like a disenchant or something, but chances are they probably don't. Etali. Okay, here comes Etali. Get something good. Scrollshift, nice. It's safer to blink this than this. Greedier for this, but I'm gonna go here in case they have a go for the throw themselves. Or something. Okay. Made the right choice. Okay, draw land and okay, Carnosaur. Alright, there's Quintorius, very good. And then Quintorius will hit one of the scroll shifts, which will exile the Breaching Dragonstorm. Okay, comes back. Oh, another. Oh no. I think, are we out of scroll shifts? Keep this one. Let me count. Nothing in exile. We have 2 in our hand and 2 in the graveyard. Okay. So we don't want to discover because it's not going to hit anything. So I guess we whiffed, which is unfortunate, but we got a pretty good board. So yeah. All right. GG. Okay, on the play. This hand is debatable. Can't go turn 4, make a Fountainport token, turn 5, Carnosaur. Okay. I'll try it. It's not amazing, but it does get the job done. On turn 5. And duress. Okay. That would have really screwed us over if we were going for the Fountainport. If we were going for a different thing. The Breaching Dragonstorm. Okay. Now, do we want to make a fish? Don't think it matters too much. We had played this on... Let's see, red. Most important thing is I can make a treasure next turn, so then I can Carnosaur turn early. Okay, cease. Which draw a card, okay. I do have a demolition field. Okay, they're going after that, which that is fine. We'll get. I want a mountain. Maybe just get my plains. Is that? No, I already have a white. Well, sure. I'll go for plains. This way, I can actually make a fish because they did that. All right, so attack with the fish. Aha. Gotcha. All right, so now we can make a treasure. Went for the plains in case they destroy this for somehow, but shouldn't matter too much here. That's a white source. But we can Carnosaur next turn. If I think they're holding up removal, I think we still just Carnosaur. See if we can combo off. Yep, opponent in the tank here. They did draw another demolition field. Interesting. See if they go after him in mana base. Mm-hmm. Yep. They are. We'll make a treasure in response. And I've got lots of basic lands left in the deck, so not anything to worry about there. Plenty of mountains. Okay. Alright, let's spin the wheel with Carnosaur. See what happens. Discover. Okay, Quintorius, nice. More discovers. Scrollshift on the Carnosaur. Let's see if that resolves. They could kill it in response, but we do have another one for next turn. And can't imagine them having a haste creature, but I guess there are haste creatures in green. So, and in black, but not very common. See what they got. We have enough mana for another Carnosaur. Drew another Scrollshift. That's not what you want to see, but play this. Let's make a token. Play the Carnosaur. How many Scrollshifts? That three Scrollshifts. There's one left. Hopefully we can go Dragonstorm into a bunch of Etalis, please. Or other Carnosaurs. That would be fine, I suppose. We just go Carnosaur into the last Scrollshift. Yeah, let's go here. Well, no more Scrollshifts. Drew another Carnosaur, okay. Alright, so another Dragonstorm. storm. 4 Dragonstorm. 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 4 Come on, Etali. Okay, no Dragonstorm. Come on, Etali. Yes. Alright. That's at least good. A good hit. Alright, Etali. It's another... Oh wow, deadly cover-up. I think I will decline that one, although it's not going to kill them to cast it, is it? No, we decline that. Destroy all creatures, yeah. Alright. Okay, keep this one, and yeah, just make sure 2 in hand and 2 in the grave, so no need to discover. And swing with the fish. Alright. So we know they do have deadly cover-up in their deck, though, which is unfortunate. But they probably wouldn't cut this down if they had it in their hand. So, assuming they don't have a deadly cover-up in their hand. And we gotta draw. Gain some life. Play a land, and they definitely, I mean, they need remove both of these, yeah. Okay. GG. On to the next one. On the play. This looks pretty good. Give it a keep. Let's lead here in case. Let's go white just in case. Let's go with these mountains. Hopeless Nightmare. Okay. We could ditch this. We could ditch. I played next turn, I think, is a temple. Maybe just a mountain here. Okay, temple. And don't want a tally. Want that in the deck, not in the hand. Ooh, nice. Gold saucer. That is a good one. And gives us a 50-50 chance of a turn 4 here. Why did I miss the land? Flip a coin! Wah, wah, wah. Okay. Alright. Well, play Mishra's Foundry. Yeah, there's no way we can play it this turn. Okay. And just pass. Okay, opponent isn't doing anything, so we are flipping coins, folks. And we are missing on coins. Good thing, doesn't matter. At least in terms of casting this. Still could potentially fizzle, of course, but we'll see. Quintorius, that's a good hit. Very good hit to hit that early in the chain here. And Scrollshift. Let's see if our opponent just concedes. Or lets us play it out. Drew a Carnosaur. Another one. Sure. Ping you for 2. Another one. Ping you for 2. Ooh, another one. Keep this one. Discover. That's going to hit a Scrollshift. Blanks this. Really want to hit Etali. Ah, thank you. Because now any blinking of Etali is... Ooh. Hopeless Nightmare. That works pretty well. Yes, greatness at any cost. GG. Yep. Okay, opponent goes first. This hand has a Carnosaur, but no way to like ramp into it or anything. Yeah, Scrollshift. I'm gonna mulligan. And mulligan. And mulligan. And mulligan. And keep. Okay. Put back the Etali for sure. I think we just go like this. Unless there's a reason to... Maybe Cavern of Souls is better than Mountain? Potentially. Alright. Let's do this. It could also not be in case I like draw. I don't know. Oh, there's a red source. Alright. We're winning. 21 to 20, so how could we lose? Sure. Let's play that and see what's on top. Nope, don't want that. So maybe we can win some coin flips and get lucky? And not die? Here comes the Steel Cutter. Beat down. Yep. Another one? Oh, jeez. Thanks. Alright, take 2. And I got some coin flips. Can use this as removal if we have to. And that may be, well, we'll see. Do it now. No, I don't like that. I think the only way we're gonna possibly win this game is if we get lucky with coin flips and maybe we'll top deck Dragonstorm. Yeah, okay. They didn't trigger the... Wow, okay. Well, that's certainly lucky. Could kill this token. Still don't think I'm going to, but... We're flipping some coins. No. Alright. Wish me luck. Alright. We need to get lucky. Friends resolve. Okay. So hopefully we're not just dead here. We can make 2 more tokens. And they all have haste. Let's see. Take it. This is lethal. Okay, so that resolves. What's the monster? Which one is it targeting? So I guess we have to do a little bit of math here. So all these paralysis triggers. So this is 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus 3 is 13. So technically not lethal. Right? Because that's 10, 13. We're at 16. So... Coin flip for the win! No! Oh wait, yes. I thought it was a... it looked like... Anyways, alright. Let's see. They also could have something that bounces this. Well aware of that. And then that would be unfortunate, but this can also hit... Let's see. Quintorius, okay. Maybe they don't have anything. Into the flood mark. Scrollshift. Here. Don't do it. Don't bounce it. Don't bounce it. Don't No. They're too smart. Okay, so that should fizzle all that, and yeah. This game. Alright, we tried. GG. Alright, welcome back to the wrap-up for our Gold Saucer Breaching Dragonstorm combo. This was pretty sweet, pretty powerful deck. I would say that the Gold Saucer upgraded this deck fairly well. When I drew it, it did seem to have the potential to make me combo a turn sooner, if that was with hardcasting the Carnosaur or Dragonstorm. Either one of those both essentially won me the game when I cast them, as the deck is designed to do, but being able to do that a turn earlier was pretty good. I had one game where I had turn 1 Citadel into the Saucer, which then you can start flipping coins and giving you a good chance of getting the extra treasure, which gives you essentially a turn sooner to combo off with this deck, which is very powerful. So, kind of a mean deck for sure. Still, I mean, I wouldn't play this in best of 3 if your opponent knows what you're doing, but it's pretty sweet for the best of 1 and pretty fun to just go off and win. The super aggressive decks are probably a little bit faster, and if they know what they're doing with Into the Flood Maw, that can be a problem too, but still, I think you can win a lot of games on the ladder with this if you want to, just for fun. Again, kind of a meme deck. Wouldn't say it's super high tier, but can definitely win some games because people don't know what's going on in best of 1, so that's always fun. All right, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the deck, any cool combos you're working with as well. Love to hear about them. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.